Hello there, welcome back to the new lecture. So in this lecture, we'll discuss you how to do the how to calculate the duct takeoff quantity in Excel sheet. So let's say here I have taken one small project. This is the simple mall project. Okay. So here this is our upper ground floor. In that I have run the HVAC services. Same way first floor. You can see. So in live project already how we have to calculate the quantity takeoff, duct quantity takeoff, that we have to show you. See here we have a ceiling suspended AHU. Their detail is written. Supply diffuser means with the help of this diffuser only we are supplying condition air in this area, and this is red color is our return diffuser. So can you see plenum box, we are supplying condition air in this area and in this area complete. So if I told you to calculate the duct takeoff quantity, because based on if you get the total area or weight in square feet, so in the market whatever price, as per that you will get the, you can easily prepare the bill of quantity for duct. So let's see. So for that here I have taken one Excel sheet. In the first column you have to write down the tagging, which type of duct you have, straight duct, reducer or whatever, elbow. So for that you can prefer this one. Here you have to write down the duct size in millimeter, width and height, because here the duct which we are using in our project, it is a rectangle duct. Okay, so width and height in millimeter, length in meter. So here you will get the area. So let's say if you have any reducer, you want to find out the duct area. So I have explained you to find out the, in manual calculation also, to find out the area we have a formula, perimeter into length of that duct. So perimeter, see it is written width plus D9 plus E9, D10 plus E10. Okay, this is for reducer. When you go for a straight duct, na, suppose let's say, so see it is simple, it is written 2 into sum of D11 plus E11, width plus height. But the width and height is given in millimeter. That is why I have divided by 1000, because the reason is we have to convert the millimeter in meter, because the length is given in meter. So after that, so that is why in the formula I have written everything. You will get the area in square meter. So based on your area you will get the gauge. Here also we have applied the formula, gauge of sheet. As per SMACNA, the detail is written everything manually, which I have shown you now. If your duct size is coming, suppose the width of duct is coming 0 to 300, so 26 gauge sheet needed, 300 to 70, 24, automatically you will get. So finally our main target to find out the total duct area in square meter, and square feet you can also calculate. Here I have applied the conversion formula. To convert the square meter in square feet, we have to multiply by 10.7, so 76 I have written without wastage. Now after calculating this, because this is, we have calculated duct area without wastage, so when you, some amount of duct will waste also inside, so that also 10 to 15% after the calculation we have to add, okay, for wastage. Okay, so here to find out the number of duct sheet based on area, you will get the duct sheet also. Okay, after adding 10%. So see we what formula we have applied here in G31. Suppose we have added 10% first and then divided by 32 feet. It means one duct sheet, because different size of duct sheet is available in market. Okay, like 6 feet by 4, 8 feet by 4 feet duct sizes of duct sheet is available. So when you calculate the total area, 8 into 4 is around 32 square feet. So one duct sheet area is 32 square feet. So as per that we have divided by 32, so you will get the number of duct sheet here once. So you can easily buy from the market, okay, for your project. So let's start. See, I am showing you how to calculate the duct for this one, okay, of any duct. Let's say for this one, or for this one, because here the elbow is also coming, you can go for this. Here the routine is very long, na? That is why I'm telling. Okay, just see. So first of all, see the plenum box, their size is written, or you can measure it from here. So plenum box is also made up of duct sheet only, 1500, length and width, depth is 825, 1500, 825. Okay, come here, write down, remove this one from here. First we have got plenum, na? I'm writing here plenum. The width of plenum is 1500, correct? 825. So I'm writing a 1500, 825, let's say, but 825 is the depth. Actually, height is how much? See here, the data which is given, it is the length. Length means height is around 850. Okay, height of this plenum is 850. So write down 850. 825 is the depth. So don't otherwise you can just take it. It is depend on you what you want. So okay, the plenum width and height. Now the length of this plenum is how much? Suppose this is the width, okay, and height we have 825. Now length is 825 millimeter. So in millimeter 825. So when you convert in meter, so 0.825, correct? So see here we get the area of plenum 3.88, and see how much gauge sheet we required, 20 gauge, because see the width is coming 1500, and if your width is between 1371 to 20, so how much gauge sheet is required here? 20 gauge. Automatically here they have taken, because here we have applied the formula. Okay, now come to next in your project. Now let's say I'm going for this one. Now we have a straight duct. Okay, I'm using the DLI command to measure the total length of this straight duct up to here. So how much? 5 point it is see the value is given in millimeter. Okay, so but length of duct we have to enter in sheet in meter. So 5.3 something, let's say I'm taking 5.5 total length, and the size of duct is given 550 by 300. 550 by 300. So open the sheet for a straight duct. First now remove this reducer, because delete. Okay, now the straight duct, 550, 300 height, total length is 5.5 meter as per that. See, and for width 550, see the how much gauge sheet we need. Area is 935, but gauge of sheet 24 gauge sheet is required, because all of you know the size is coming. Press the Ctrl Z. Actually the problem is what now, here this one is also deleted. So 1 minute, I am just copy and place it here, delete it from here. No, okay, see, now remove this reducer. For straight duct 550 width and height 300, 5.5 meter total length, as per that area is 935. So you can see, and the width is 550, means it is coming between 301 to 760. So how much gauge sheet is required? 24 gauges. That area is 9.35, correct? Now come to next. Here after the straight duct, this branch just leave it. Now I will explain you how to calculate. Now the next is reducer is coming. So what is the length of this reducer? 450, means 0.45. So initial width before reducing, the width is 550, height 300. After reducing, 300 by 250, correct? 550, 300, 300 by 2. Open it. Here just you have to write down the detail. Can you see? Just remove this elbow and straight duct detail. Now the reducer 550, initially that much. After reducing, the size is how much? Can you tell me? See, 300 by 250 now. So write down the detail, 300 by 250. Okay, and the total length 0.45 meter. As per that area you will get, and the gauge sheet, correct? Now again after reducer, the next we have a straight duct, this one. So I'm using DLI command, dimension linear command, shortcut DLI, enter. See, the length is around 2.8. Let's say take as a 3 meter. Size 300 by 250. Okay. So I'm writing straight duct 300 by 250 and 3 meter. As per that we get the area. Okay. Now come to next. Here we have done this thing. Now for branch, this is our branch. Okay, so here we have using taken the shoe neck. Can you see shoe neck for uniform flow? Generally the fitting which we are using from the main duct, if you are connecting the branch duct, so you have to place this type of fitting for uniform flow. See, 45-degree incline at this site, so it means the flow is uniform by using this fitting. So the size of this one is how much? See, you can use the DLI command. From this point to this point, the size 600 by 150 height, and if you measure this one, so see 500 by 150, 600 by 150, 500 by 150. Same here we have a 3 quantity disc shoe neck, 1 2, either same size, because see the branch duct size is same na. Here also 500 by 150, here also 500 by 150, 500 150. So the shoe neck size you will get same, correct? So I'm writing shoe neck 600 first, 150, after that 500 by 150. Right down. Total length is 100 meter, so 100 millimeter, so it means 0.1 meter. See, here you will get, but we have total 3. You can see when you measure the length, na DLI command, use the dimension linear command. From this point to this point, see 100 mm. So remember, when we have to take the length of shoe neck 100, when we have to take 150, in duct designing we have discussed in detail. Here we are calculating the quantity. Okay, so don't need to go for that, because this is the parts of HVAC designer. So then also I will explain you. Suppose if the branch duct width is up to 600, on that time you have to prefer the length of shoe neck 100 mm. If the branch duct size is more than 600, so the length of shoe neck is 150. Okay, so I have written 100 mm for one shoe neck. Here we have 3, so 0.3 na, as per that, sorry, 0.1 for 1. Now here you can also add, because here total we have 3 shoe neck. So suppose for 1 we have got the area 0.14, for 3 how much? 0.14, because same size of shoe neck we have, so 0.42 it is around. So if I am entering, just enter the 0.3, because we have 3 shoe neck, so you will get the total area 0.42 square meter, and gauge sheet everything. Okay, so for shoe neck we have calculated. Now come to branch duct. This is also a straight duct, shoe collar. So here what happened, we have taken one branch, and this duct is running above the false ceiling, and we are connecting this branch to the diffuser we have placed in the false ceiling level. Okay, so let's say we have to drop the duct down na, to connect the diffuser. Suppose 1 meter we have dropped the duct down, that 1 meter length, and this one, just measure it, this is also 1 meter. So total duct length, branch duct length is 2 meter, size is given. Same way for this, 2 meter, this one also 2 meter plus 1 meter duct we are just dropping down to connect the diffuser, 3 meter. So 3 meter for this, 2 meter for this, 5, 2 meter for this, 7 meter total. In a straight duct, write down the size 500 by 150 and 7 total. As per that you will get the area. Now same way you have to calculate for this site, because I have completed for this one. Okay, same way you have to calculate the complete duct sizing, like this, and this one also. Okay, here I am showing you the idea. Now see, for that how much total area is showing here. So in square meter, 27 square meter area total duct without wastage. In square feet, 287. Okay, when you add 10% for suppose safety, So number of sheet is going around. Suppose if you are considering each sheet area 32 square feet, suppose 8 feet by 4 feet sheet is available in the market, standard size of duct sheet is there. So if each sheet duct sheet area is 32 square meters, so how many number of sheet duct sheet required? 9.9, around 10 sheet is required. Here you can see the gauge of duct, 36 square feet 20 gauge sheet is needed, 42 square feet 20 gauge sheet is required here. Okay, so as per that 10 number of duct sheet is required for which duct? Only for this one. If you want to calculate for this site, okay, I am just showing you. It is very simple. Just use the DLI command for straight duct. First leave it branch duct. After calculating this straight duct, we'll show you for branch duct. See, 4 meter, let's say the length is 4 meter, size how much? 750 by 450. Just write down that detail. Okay, so you will get the total duct area, and whatever price are there in the market, you can just calculate. Okay, same way you have to do. But here for elbow, if you want to calculate the area of elbow, so how it is here, the case is different. See, I will show you. For elbow, come here. See, we have a different types of elbow. Okay, short radius elbow, long medium radius elbow, long radius elbow. When you see in the short radius elbow, here the fillet from this point to this point, R dash is what? Center radius. To calculate the center radius for short radius elbow, what formula we have to use? R dash is equal to capital R plus W by 2. Capital R is the radius. Capital R is what? From this point to this arc, this is the R value, and width is the duct width is given as a W, okay, by 2. So let's say if you are using short radius, so capital R value, how much you will get? If you are suppose the duct width is 300 mm, okay, elbow width is 300 mm. To calculate the capital R value, what we have to do? W by 3 means 300 divided by 100. So whatever, okay. So in this case 300, suppose let's say the width is 300, so W by 3, 300 divided by 3, you will get 100 mm. This is your capital R value. For medium radius elbow, to find out the capital R value, formula is width by 2. Okay, if your width is 36 inch, so 36 inch by 2, 18 inch. This is the capital R value for medium radius. For long radius elbow, capital R is equal to capital W. Whatever the width, that you have to consider. It is depend on you which type of elbow you are using. Better is to use the long radius elbow, okay, because if you are going for short and medium radius elbow, here the friction loss is more as compared to long radius elbow. But if the space is constant, suppose that much of space is not available to turn the duct, so on that time we are going for short and medium radius elbow. Okay, so here once you will get the, if you know the width of duct, you can easily calculate the capital R value that I have discussed. Then plus width by 2, simple, you will get the center radius, correct? Center radius R dash value. Here also some formula is written, but our main target is not to calculate the center radius only. Our main target to calculate the arc length, because in duct quantity when you're finding out the elbow, okay, we have to write down the width, height of that elbow, but to find out how you will get the length of that elbow, arc length, so for that here we have a formula to find out the arc length. Means this one, this is the arc length, 2 into, this formula is coming from this derivation, you can just read it, 2 into pi R dash. R dash is what? Center radius. Okay, see, from this point to this point, divide by 4. So here to find out the center radius, here I have shown you the formula. Okay, you will get the arc length. So whatever arc length you will get, just write down. In case of elbow, write down that length. So based on that you will get the area. let's say I'm showing you, suppose here, just for your example, elbow I have written. Okay, just remove this. Suppose now elbow is coming in the project. The size of elbow is how much? 550 by 250. Okay, so I'm writing 550 by 250. Now if I want to calculate the arc length, what I am doing, see, formula is what? 2. Now let's see of all of you. To find out the arc length, see, what is the formula? Arc length is equal to 2 into 3.14 into center radius elbow r dash divided by 4. Now to calculate the center radius elbow r dash, formula is capital R plus W by 2. So let's say in our project which type of elbow we are using. Just see, it is a short radius elbow, it is not a long radius elbow, because see, I will show you, width is 550. When you use the dimension DRA command, dimension radius command, and then find out the radius, see, it is showing 138. So 138, 550 by 4 is 138, I think. Okay, so this is a short radius elbow. Okay, whatever. So just calculate the capital R value for, because see, in formula I have already discussed you first capital R value, and how to calculate the capital R value for short radius elbow. See, this is a short. To calculate this capital R value from this point to this, W by 3. Suppose the width of duct is 300, so divide by 3, you will get 100. Same way in our case, when you come here the total width of our duct is how much we have taken? 550. Okay, just calculate 550. So to calculate the R value, 550 divided by 3. So from here we have got 1 minute, 550 divided by 3, 183.3, and width is 550. Just substitute that value, 183.3 plus width 550 by 2. How much we got the center radius? 550 by 2 plus 183.3. So it is around 458.3. okay, here we have got millimeter. Now substitute this R value in this equation first, you will get the arc length. So now arc length, once you will get the center radius, 2 into 3.14 into but just substitute that value in millimeter, 0.458 divided by 4. So because we want the value in meter, na, 3.14 into 0.458 divided by 4, so it is around 0.71 meter. That much, this is the arc length of that elbow. So now here what you have to do, in sheet just write down 0.7 meter. As per that you will get the elbow area. Okay, and now for any other things like plane arm reducer, already I have discussed you what you have to do. Okay, so now it is easy for you to calculate the duct takeoff quantity for HVAC. Okay, you have to calculate for each and every branch and this complete duct. So, and don't forget to consider the down duct, means the duct which is going down to connect the diffuser. That also you have to consider. If you know the false ceiling height, so that is suppose the bottom of duct is coming 4000 mm, okay, and the false ceiling is at 3000 mm. So the down duct length you have to consider as a 1 meter, simple. 1000 mm. Okay, so this is all about how to calculate the duct takeoff quantity in Excel sheet. I hope all of you enjoy the session. See you in next one.